Hello and welcome to Goals Galore. I am your host Tristan and welcome to Match Week 22 predictions for the Premier League. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like and subscribe. Here we go. I've got these down in a really random order, so just go with the flow. We start off with Aston Villa hosting Newcastle at Villa Park. Aston Villa with that incredible home record. Newcastle better away from home than at home. And in this one, I think we'll see goals galore. 3-2 to the hosts in this one, and they'll still carry on their incredible home run. Moving on, we go to Craven Cottage. It's Fulham hosting Everton, two sides that got knocked out of the FA Cup at the fourth round stage last weekend to Newcastle and Luton Town, respectively. In this one, I think it'll be an interesting game, a close one, but in the end, Fulham to get the job done on the 3 points in a 2-1 home victory here. Up next, we go to Kenilworth Road. It's Luton hosting Brighton. This one's going to be interesting, and I can see both sides getting something from the game. 1-1, and they share a point each. Up next, we go to Nottingham Forest hosting Arsenal. A few years ago, of course, this was a cracking FA Cup game. Forest, of course, have to go to a replay against Bristol City in the FA Cup. Arsenal, of course, got knocked out in the FA Cup at the third round stage. It's becoming a recurring theme, that. In this one for Forest, it looks like they have a few players back in training, such as, I can't say his name, and Anawi, the really good striker for Nottingham Forest. I've butchered that. Anyway, against Arsenal, they beat Palace 5-0 home last time. Much needed. I think Arsenal win again here. 3-1 away at the City Ground. Moving on, we go to Tottenham hosting Brentford. I think this one will have a lot of goals in it. 5-goal thriller, 4-1 to Spurs. Both sides knocked out the FA Cup. Controversially ish for Spurs. You let me know what you think about that in the comments. But in this one, I think Spurs will win 4-1 against London opposition. Moving on, we go to West Ham hosting Bournemouth. Now, Bournemouth, I got to see them play my team Swansea last time out in the FA Cup. Less about that, the better, to be honest. As a West Ham, they got knocked out to Championship side Bristol City in the third round replay. In this one, I think we're really interesting. A lot of goals, no winner. 2-2 at the London Stadium here. Up next, it's time to go to Molineux and Wolves host Man United. I don't even know what happened in the end overall in that Wolves game against West Brom. Utter chaos. As for Man United in the FA Cup, they almost lost to a side playing in orange and black. This time, away to another team that plays in orange and black in Wolves. I don't think the scoreline will be the same. In this one, I think they'll share the points. 1-1 at Molineux here. Next up, we go to Crystal Palace hosting Sheffield United. And I think there's only one winner in this one. Crystal Palace to win 2-1 at home. And it does look like Michael Olise is back from injury for this one. Moving on to probably the biggest game of the weekend, it's Liverpool hosting at Anfield Chelsea. I think these are repeats of the opening day, the season fixtures. And in this one, of course, we have the news that Klopp will not be at Liverpool next season. And then the rumours start coming out about Salah, about Van Dijk. Will they all go? Will the band be ripped apart this summer at Liverpool? Well, in this one, hosting Chelsea, I think it'd be interesting, but I can only see one winner. Goals galore in this one, but 4-2 to the hosts, Liverpool against Chelsea. And finally, we finish off at the Etihad. It's Man City hosting Burnley. Vincent Kompany goes back home, really. Back to Man City, where he spent so many years and had such an incredible time there, of course. And in this one, as a manager, of course, for Burnley against Man City, and this one always seems to end 5-0. I think last one ended 2-0, but I think this will end 5-0 to Man City. Written in the stars, a million miles away. I think Man City 5, Burnley 0 in this one. Well then, guys, they are my Premier League predictions for Match Week 22. Let me know yours in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in the next one very soon, guys. Take care. Goodbye.